Hello everyone, welcome back to Soul Path Guided Tarot for another yes or no pick a card, and we'll ask why or why not as always. Today we're going to have a choice of 6 different images based on photographs that were taken by the Hubble telescope. So they're really beautiful images. So I chose them solely on the image, not on the saying, but we'll see if there's some synchronization between the cards that flip out for you today and the image along with the verbiage that's on there. So you have the choice of 6 different cards. So let's talk about the first one. This is yours, group 1, number 32. All is at your fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. Group 2, number 44. Explore, love, create. The only thing that holds you back is you. You may feel that way. You may not feel that way. Number 10 is for group 3. So this is group 3 with the number 10 on it. No longer holds power over you. Dissolve attachments of the past with love. Group 4 is the number 42. Time to move on. Flow with the river. See where it takes you. Group 5 is number 26. Everything is as you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life. And then your last choice here is number 40. Be, feel, receive abundance. All that you desire is achievable. All right, so like always, I'll ask you to take a moment, take a few deep belly breaths, expand your belly, relax, close your eyes, and choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, and we'll get started. Hello, group 1. This is your image. Beautiful image, actual photography. Number 32, all is at your fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. Now, some of you know that 32 reduces to 5, which is about challenges, difficulties, obstacles. And you might not feel like all's at your fingertips. You might feel like that thing that you've wanted has been pretty elusive. What has been created by one can be held by all, had by all. Maybe you don't feel that's true for you. Maybe you don't feel that it's an option for you, or maybe you feel like it's been so difficult, it's hard to keep the faith and trust. So this card is a lot about realizing that manifestation comes, in divine timing, which I know is really hard for us to hear. But so for some of you who chose this pile, you might have been waiting or working on something for a long time and not really getting anywhere. All right, let's start with tarot. I take what flips out. Let's see what we have. Whoa, change. Okay, let's see how they want that. Upright. Okay. So right away, 10-10. Interesting. Love that, 10-10. 3 of Pentacles, guidance. 6 of Cups, dream. And awareness, which in this deck is the Chariot. Okay. Bottom of the deck for you, healing. Okay. So a couple of things right away. These cards actually are very synchronistic with this first card that pulled out. So let's talk about these 2 cards right here. First of all, I love this 10-10. This is the 10 of Pentacles, and this is the Wheel of Fortune. So for many of you who chose this, these challenges, the things that just seem to be elusive, that you've not been able to just get your hands on, the thing that you've not been able to reach, okay? That pattern is coming to an end, okay? Because you've got 10-10 here, which is about ending cycles, making changes, starting anew. 10 reduces to 1, 10 reduces to 1. So now we have the number 11. 11 is finally recognizing the direction that you should be going in, the way in which you should step forward so that you can achieve what it is that you're trying to achieve. And we've got here the 3 of Pentacles along with Cancer. So Cancer energy here being the Chariot. So this is you moving on to something that is real. See, like there's this shadow and, you peel back the layers or you peel back the curtain, and who you are at the soul is there, it's emerging, and you've come into a state of awareness. And self-awareness is key for us to manifest, for us to become successful. However you see success, whether it's self-love, love with others, material gain, however you see success, overcoming obstacles, overcoming trauma, breaking patterns of your lineage, whatever you see success, that awareness is deep soul awareness. And that's where we can peel back the layers and see what we need to do next, how we need to get there. And this is the Three of Pentacles. This is about you have chosen the people, the scenario, the situation that you want surrounding you moving forward in your life, because the patterns of the past were filled with people who didn't support you. They were toxic. They weren't giving. They took from you. They drained you. They left you, okay? Because we've got the healing here and we've got the dream. So this is a lot about your past, okay? Past emotions, the emotions that you're left dealing with today based on things that have happened in the past, and the healing that has to occur. So this Wheel of Fortune and this Ten of Pentacles is about healing past wounds, healing and ending old patterns, because you've become self-aware, because you've decided you're no longer going to just take what's thrown at you and take the crumbs and the bitter taste of what's left behind for you, but you're going to heal deep within, right? Return to that soul, return to that core of who you are with that new awareness, that new sense of, I understand now. I have learned so much. I've had to struggle and I'm done with the struggle. And now I believe that maybe it's possible that what can be created for one can be had by all, and it's actually at my fingertips. But it's a lot about letting go of what we thought we were going to have, what we thought we were going to experience, who we thought we were going to be with, and accepting this new situation, this new environment, this new life. Okay, so some of the hardest things for us to get through is just the fact that we thought things were going to be a certain way and they have to change course for us to get there. So it's uncomfortable, right? Change is uncomfortable, but it's going to lead you to a space of abundance. And abundance, like success, is however you see it. For some of you, you have pentacles here, so it's about improving your financial situation, obtaining a home, relieving you from some debt, some stress from debt, finally getting that better job, finally stepping into something where you step up and show what you're capable of and what your contribution can be. For some of you, this is about moving into a space of real love, and you've healed and become so aware of who you are that you no longer are going to settle for those people who choose you. Like sometimes we end up in relationships over and over again where the people choose us and we kind of go along with it. Why? Because maybe we don't think we're good enough for something better. And this can be subconsciously. This doesn't always even have to be, at the forefront. But maybe we think we're not worthy of something better. You've got the solar plexus showing up here, and that's about self-worth and self-love and how we feel about ourselves deep within our soul and our core, and some healing that needs to be done there. Some of that has been brought upon you based on your past relationships, okay? Relationships in a romantic nature, and also relationships as a child, okay? Those are lasting. Those first 7 years of our lives, they imprint on our soul, on our DNA, on our cellular level. And we absorb the thoughts, feelings, and emotions of those who raise us. Are they really who you are? Probably not. And you need to heal from that and move into a space of awareness so you can move on to something really abundant. And then you have clarity here with Tanzanite. So for many of you, it's about speaking your truth, being truthful to yourself, opening up that throat chakra, which when we've gone through a lot of pain and discomfort and a lot of challenges in life, a lot of us start to shut down, right? We just absorb what's given to us. We don't fight for ourselves. We don't speak up for ourselves. So that change is coming forward for many of you as well, okay? Angel, spirits, and guides. What else for group one, please? Yes or no? Look at that. 39, Metox, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So we talked about the healing, right? We've got healing here. This is about nurturing yourself. This is about taking care of yourself. This is about healing the mind, body, spirit. This is about that connection where when one is unhealed, when one is sick, when one is toxic, okay, whether it be the body, the mind, or the spirit, it creates disharmony within, and then we are never settled. We're never able to create the life we want to create. We can never sit back and enjoy and feel like, oh, I can finally just kind of relax a little bit, take a couple of deep breaths and enjoy. Okay, so this is a lot about you having to end these cycles, end this pattern, end this relationship that might be toxic, quit that job that might be toxic. Not, of course, we need to have something else to support us before we do something like that. This might be letting go of that past because it's just keeping your, emotions in such a space, or your mindset in such a space that you're not able to move on to something where you feel like, I'm ready for that next relationship that's going to be healthy, or I'm ready for that next job that's going to let me, be me and show people what I'm capable of. And then you have animals. Here's another number 10. So 10, 10, 10, 1, 1, 1. And I will tell you, when I started this video today, it was 11, 11. So a lot of ones about new beginnings, starting over, being true to yourself. Maybe you're Aries, okay, or you have Aries placement, sun, moon, rising. This is about how you show up. This is about first impressions, like how are you showing up? Are you showing up like an empowered person with a great attitude and a good sense of self and identity, or are you still kind of wounded? And you have animals. Do you feel free or stifled? Is your situation making you feel caged or unhindered? Would you like to take some new risks? Okay, so we talked about new and new beginnings, new risks. Sometimes just getting away from something that is toxic or difficult or challenging is a big risk for us because we have grown accustomed to that. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like when you're feeling like you couldn't possibly leave a situation, whether it be a job or a family or a relationship, no matter what it is and no matter how difficult it is, because you know them, you feel connected to them, you have love for them, you have loyalty to them. And what Spirit is saying, and animals are all about intuition, right? They follow their intuition always. They're never in the mind. It's, take some nods from the animals. Pay attention to your intuition. Feel into what it is that you need to do to move forward. I'm getting really high pitched in my left ear. It's about connecting within and doing that healing, because there is so much more clarity and abundance available to you. And look at that, justice. And yet another number 5 about overcoming obstacles. By the power of 3 by me, Ma'at, deliver justice to me. So delivering justice, restoring balance, healing. Okay, so you might be Libra. You might have some Libra placement, especially maybe in like Venus or in your sun sign even. Ma'at, the goddess, was married in ancient lore to Thoth, right? The scribe in Egyptian mythology, also known as Hermes. But this is about restoration of balance. This is about bringing you to a point of being centered, where we can move forward with clarity, okay? There's no more dense energy. There's no more lingering emotions, unhealthy emotions from the past. We're moving into something where we decide, this is what's right for me. Maybe it's about learning a new trade. Maybe it's about studying something in school. Maybe it's about you becoming a healer yourself. Sometimes, those people who become healers are the ones who have needed the most healing. It's about believing in yourself and having confidence, trusting that you have the creative ability to move into something that is really good for you, that's really going to give you something where you're proud of yourself or you're happy. And letting go, it gives you a sense of freedom and it makes you feel like you can kind of finally take a deep breath. You know, I know for me, because of the way I was raised and stuff, I got sick years ago and they had me do these breathing exercises. I could not breathe into my lower belly. It was impossible for me because for decades I lived in kind of a fight or flight, I call it fright, state. And so I never really would breathe. I couldn't really deep breathe. So sometimes, you know, some of you might have been in a situation like that where you've been so stressed for so long that you just can't get a deep, cleansing, purifying, healing breath. All right, angel, spirits, and guides, what else do we have for group 1? You have a couple cards here. Will. So this is about you having a strong will, maintaining your will. Focus on what it is that you want and do not waver, okay? And then you have wisdom. So having learned a lot from these experiences, taking the things that can benefit with us, leaving all that rest of that behind. For some of you, you know, this is literally about learning more. It might have something to do with learning more about the law. You might be an advocate for others who have been abused or struggled or need help. You might be someone who's studying to learn more to help abused and battered families and women. That keeps coming through. They keep showing me that. And then you also got protection. It's another reason why I keep saying that. So maybe you're going to take what you've learned and help to protect others. For some of you, this is understand that you are protected through this change in your trajectory and your life journey. For some of you, this is to call on Archangel Michael. He is the great protector, if that resonates with you. But a sense of safety for you, a sense of trusting for you that you can make these changes and that you will be protected, you will be okay. Angel, spirits, and guides. Observe, don't absorb. If you are taking on the stress of others, try observing the situation from a distance. This will increase your energy. Yeah, we talked about people who drain you. We talked about people who are toxic, right? So a lot of you are very empathic. And it's really important that you get clarity on the way in which people affect you and that you protect your energy. Okay, call on Archangel Michael to help you do that. Work with protective modalities, whether it's Florida water, black crystals. There's a variety of different things that you can do. You know, I know someone had once asked for a video on a protection, and I love that idea. I just am not sure how to do it in a way that's not like a tutorial. So I haven't forgotten about that. I'm just not certain. So, all right, look at that. Turn over a new page. Let love lead the way for change. Yeah, for many of you, this is about loving yourself enough to trust yourself to make that change, to do what's right for you, to unveil what's within your soul, to heal the past, let go of what you thought things are going to be, follow all this new beginning, these new options. Okay, turning over a new page. You get a lot of ones in here about newness, about new beginnings, about new starts. And then dawn of love. Love is rising on the horizon of your life. So this can be in a relationship. This can just be love of your life. This is a security, a sense of peace, a sense of understanding what's next for you, or just accepting that it's unknown, but that's okay. And then heart of the matter. Align life's pathway through the heart. Always through the heart. Okay. All right, so that's what I have for you, group 1. This is definitely a yes. There are so many ones in here about new beginnings, about ending cycles, about connecting to the intuition, about healing. So this is very positive about overcoming. This is a yes. If you liked something or some part of it resonated, please like and subscribe. Every month at the new moon, I give away a free reading. They're 45 to 60 minutes long. If you're interested, please make sure you're a subscriber, and in the comments section, write I enter, and I'll know you're interested. As you go forward, I wish you peace and happiness. Namaste. Hello, group 2. This is your card, your image. Number 44, explore, love, create. The only thing that holds you back is you. So the number 44 might be important to you. You know, it's a master number. You might be seeing 44 or 444 or 4444 a lot. I know some of you are saying, I'm not what's holding me back. It's the universe. It's the other people. It's my company. It's my relationship. It's my family. It's my position in life. It's my lifetime. It's my karma. Okay, so we'll see how that comes up throughout your reading. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. We're going to start with tarot. Ooh, those flipped out right away. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups and the Three of Wands. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? Thank you. All right, you get past lives. That's the Moon. Three of Swords. We got a couple of them that came out here today. Two of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. All right, so there's obviously been something where there's been some heartache, some disappointment, some drawbacks, some things, snapbacks that you thought you were moving in the right direction and you got, it's like clotheslined, you got yanked back. For some of you, this is, you feel like this is a karmic thing for you, or you've been told through healers, or you've seen tarot or whatever, that it's a karmic. Some people use the word punishment. Some people use the word lessons. There are things that are karmic. There's no doubt about that. And sometimes they can be from past lives. But there are always ways in which the life that we are living now gives us the opportunity to change that karmic pattern, that karmic debt, okay? So one of the greatest things that Spirit always asks us to do when we're in a situation like that is to be open, to be heart-centered, and to consider all the information that's coming to us that might point us into a direction where we need to do some healing. And so for some of you, that might be letting go of the past. For some of you, it might be about abandonment issues. For some of you, it could be about lack, financial poverty, that sort of thing. For some of you, it can be about love that never fully materializes, that's never really real, that never is substantial, okay? So the greatest thing is that when we can quiet the mind and move into this Queen of Cups energy where we are very heart-focused, the mind is quiet, we trust our intuition, which is our higher self coming in, where we nurture ourselves, where we give ourselves time, love, and patience, the messages start to emerge from the soul about what needs to be healed, okay? And then we have a decision that we can make with this Two of Pentacles. And with that decision, we put the plan in place and we start to realize the change, the benefit, and the beautiful things that can happen in this life, that can turn around in this life, that can change in this life. And it all releases us and frees us and gives us this new look on life, okay? Where we can explore and create and love. And the number 44 is that master number where, you know, when we're seeing 44 or 444, the angels are saying, yes, that's the path you want to go on. Yes, that's the way you want to go. So for some of you, this is about ending those cycles and about releasing yourself from that karmic situation. For some of you, it was a relationship where that relationship is going to be the one thing, that catalyst that forces you to reevaluate your life, look at yourself with some self-awareness, which is a decision we all have to make, but it can be a tough one, right? And that's not necessarily shadow work. Like, look, it can incorporate that, but it's more like, okay, I'm aware. And self-awareness is difficult for a lot of us. It takes us a while to get there, and sometimes we don't trust it. But we have to trust that there's something better when we open up our heart, make the plan and the decision to move forward and find something better. Again, it can be about abundance, it can be about love, it can be about forgiveness, it can be about self-reliance. It can be about all these different things, and that we find ourselves in those same patterns. When we recognize that pattern, no matter what our age, we can make changes and the outcome can be amazing. All right, let's see, what else do we have? You've got Mother Earth here, diopside. So this is green for the heart chakra. So we just talked about opening up that heart space, being open to receiving, being open to the awareness and the knowledge, and to move forward. For many of you, this is a deep connection with Gaia herself. A lot of healing occurs in nature, okay? We all know that when we study metaphysics or the esoteric or the spiritual, very much is connected to nature. The elements are very powerful healers. Gaia herself, the negative ions that come from Gaia, very healing. When you go to the beach and you feel better, when you go to the mountains and you feel better, yes, it's because you maybe are away from work or you get away from some people you don't like so much, but there's real healing that happens there scientifically, okay? So for many of you, to help with the healing of your heart, it's going to be important that you connect with nature again. And for all of you who were asking about, I am struggling with creativity, I'm trying to create a name for myself, I'm trying to create a business, create a family, create a relationship, okay? This is that sacral chakra. So when the heart has been damaged, and as far as pain, sadness, betrayal, heartbreak, the sacral chakra is also impacted, because it's our creativity center, it's our feminine center, it's our emotional center. So they're very, very connected. So it's very common to see this. So some of you need to do something with those two chakras. You can do sound healing, you can do color healing, you can listen to certain frequency music, you can do yoga, you can do many things, but those two are very connected. And when one is out of balance, the other one always is out of balance, okay? All right. And then you have Watchers, number 60, transpersonal. So with this card, it's kind of a reminder, like if you saw this image out and about, you would just stop and kind of stare at it, right? So this is kind of that reminder to take a moment, take a pause, take a break, time to reflect, time to go within a little bit, time to observe, time to stop doing and spend some time just kind of connecting. All right. And again, this is the number 60. 60 reduces to 6, which is about the heart space. We've got that here. We talked about that here with the Queen of Cups. So for some of you, there's some heart healing that's required. For some of you, it's time to take a break from all that linear thinking, right? That mind that's constantly going, that crazy pace and that day-to-day grind, and just take a breath and just be for a moment. And then you have 26, wisdom. Experience and failure lead to wisdom. Apply wisdom to a present situation. Learn from the spirit world and its collective knowledge. And you see she's got this big butterfly on here. So when we learn and we collect the knowledge, we transform. From the chaos we grow. From the chaos we change. From the chaos we reflect. Okay? And so failure oftentimes is our greatest teacher. Failure oftentimes is the thing that makes us have to change. It's the fire that's lit underneath us, and we take the things that we learn from that. It's never a waste. There's always something there. There's always something we can gain from that. There's always wisdom to be had. And you have number 32, confidence. By earth, air, and water, and fire, let my confidence take light and burn higher. Yeah, you know, as you move on from some of these things that have held you back, from some of these things that keep you in a situation where some of you feel stuck, or from being able to move on from relationships, or from believing in yourself, or trusting yourself, that confidence is going to grow as you recenter yourself, move into that heart space, and work on these 2 chakras, okay? And then you have 28, peace. So with this change, you will find peace. And when we are in a sense of peace, that is when we create. That is when we are open to true and authentic love for ourselves, for someone else. That's when we are able to receive, okay, and experience all the blessings and all the things that we can create and explore. And then you have power. So for some of you, this is about believing and having confidence in your own power. This is about empowering yourself. Now, I talked about this sacral chakra, right, with the creativity. And you've got the word creativity here, and then you have the word create here. And then we've got love in the heart center. So these sacral chakra and heart chakra, when these are balanced, there is a sense of empowerment. And with empowerment, we can love freely. We can create freely. We look at her with like harnessing the power of the moon, right? So many of you have to believe in yourself and your ability to empower yourself to create the life that you want, instead of just taking what life hands you and swallowing the bitter pill that it can sometimes be. Angel, spirits, and guides. Appreciate the beauty of the moon. Some of you are moon watchers, stargazers. Some of you are very affected by the moon. Some of you are ruled by the moon like Cancer. To calm and center yourself, or to simply experience awe, gaze at the moon tonight. Absorb the purity of her energy and sublime presence. Yeah, there's a lot of positivity that you can receive from the moon. There's different things that you can do as far as new moon or full moon ceremonies or invocations or any kind of thing just to connect with the energy of the moon, because the moon, of course, is responsible for our emotions. And you've got a lot of emotional energy coming here and emotions that need to be healed, transformed, and transcended. Okay, so for some of you, doing some kind of moon activation would be helpful as well. And there's a lot of free stuff you can get on like YouTube and that sort of thing. All right, let's see, what else do we have? Yes or no for group 2. And then you have imagination. Draw from the well of your capabilities. So here's another nod to creativity. For those of you who feel blocked, for those of you who are artists or musicians or writers, and you just can't get a word out, or you can't get your images out, or the music isn't flowing, okay? There's some healing that needs to take place here. And then do not be frustrated, let go and feel peaceful. Yeah, and we have peace right here, right? So healing, letting go, having confidence, transcending that old energy into something where you can feel a sense of peace and self-empowerment. That's the key message here for you, group 2. All right, so this is a no right now. If you want to know, here's your no. I'm going to tell you what I always say. You have free will. If you are not happy with the no, you have the ability to change that, and you have seen how and why. But if you want your straightforward no, there it is, okay? If something resonates or you like some part of it, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading at the new moon. They're 45 to 60 minutes long. If you're interested, please hit the subscribe button, and in the comment section write I enter, and I will randomly choose a name at the next new moon. As you go forward, I wish you peace and happiness. Namaste. Hello, group 3. This is your image. This is the number 10. Some of you are starting over, looking for a new beginning. Relationship, career, life, place in life, physical place no longer holds power over you. Dissolve attachments of the past with love. Yeah, that's the key. When you channel the angels, one of the things they always say is you detach, but with love, meaning not resentment, not anger, not frustration. So maybe some of you need to let go of a little bit of something that's still left from behind that is in your life. Someone, maybe it's keeping you from going exactly where you want to go. Maybe some of you are looking to just start over completely, and you're waiting and wondering for that next person or situation to come into your life. And as I say that and shuffle, look what flips out. Transformation. Wow. Love that. All right, and look at, we've got the Phoenix rising from the ashes. Complete change, right? Being free of the past. And look at the synchronicity in that card. Isn't that amazing? All right, and you see I'm just letting these tarot cards flip over. Consciousness in reverse. Okay, that's the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, definitely dealing with a new start, a new beginning, a new relationship, a new outlook on life. Page of Cups, understanding, yeah. Healing from the past. Understanding that what was in the past wasn't right for you, but there's something better. Knight of Pentacles, ready for something new to improve your life. Wanting an opportunity to make some improvements. And the Creator, okay, King of Wands, look at that. All right. So the synchronicity is pretty amazing for you, group, what are we here, group 3? Yeah, group 3, sorry. Okay, so right away, you know, I chose these cards just simply based on the imagery, but look at the synchronicity in colors, transformation. So this is about you coming, emerging from, building upon, letting go of, looking forward to, starting something that goes forward in a way that's probably really different than your past. And some of you might be a little afraid because you may have tried to do something in the past. This is the Ace of Swords, okay, consciousness. This is, some of you may have said, in the past I've tried this and it hasn't worked, but you weren't quite ready yet. You weren't quite ready to completely let go, okay? Right now, though, what you're getting from Spirit is this is a time for something new, something that you may not have even thought of before, that's going to fulfill you emotionally, okay? You weren't trusting of the possible change and the positive outcome that could have come your way before. All this fire energy coming to push you, the master of creating something and having it manifest into something of great success, wealth, something to be proud of, right? And this is, be open to what's next for you. Be open to the thing that you're trying to create and let it grow, let it bloom, let it blossom into something of abundance. But you have to be patient with this process. You're leaving something behind. So some of you have gone through such a spiritual awakening. Your awareness, your connection with your soul, your intuition, your abilities are really coming online. You are getting messages. They might be things like, you know, feathers and coins, some of numbers, things like that. But it also might be things that you are starting to see in the glimpse of an eye, and you almost question, did I see that? Or a word comes into your mind and you don't trust that that's your guides or something. But this is Spirit saying, no, we are moving through this next phase of your life with you, side by side. This transformation is very good for you, okay? It's going to provide you with a lot of passion for that thing that you want in your life, that thing that gives you inspiration, okay? Whether it be a relationship or something that gives you some material gain, if it's about making a name for yourself, if it's about, you know, letting people see who you are because you've been really oppressed and you're letting all of that go, and it's taking smaller steps for you, taking your time so that it is lasting is what I heard. Look at that. Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. Okay, this is a great card. This goes really hand in hand with what we're talking about here. This is you taking your time to make the choices as you go forward that resonate with your heart and your soul. Okay, so they're asking you to get out of your mind and to trust your emotions, because you've got the moon here, this big glorious moon, about facing what comes to you, Make choices that resonate with your heart, not up in your head. Okay? Trust the new feelings that you have through this transformation that you've gone through. Understand that the choices that you make are going to bring you positive consequences because you're going to have grown. You've got this crystal emerging here. You've got bees, which mean abundance and community, okay? The feast of plenty. There will be illumination. So plenty of clear guidance, clarity, a restoration of balance. Okay, so really positive cards for you. Trust. Trust yourself in the universe's plan for you. Do not give your trust to others lightly. When one door closes, another opens. Wow. Look at the synchronicity after what we just talked about. Trust is going to be key. Trust is going to be hard. Trust is going to be something you're going to have to work on. Trust is something you're going to have to ask the divine and your guides to help you with. Trust is going to come with opening up, and that's why I said if you take small steps, with each step you'll feel more comfortable. You'll trust your path, your transformation, okay? Breaking out of those old modes. And this is number 23, overcoming challenges, overcoming obstacles, starting a new beginning, right? Maybe you're Leo, maybe you're Aries. There's definitely fire energy coming through here. And then you have relationship healing. So this is pink for the high heart chakra. So this relationship healing can be the relationship you have with yourself, okay? First and foremost, for some of you, this is the dissolving attachments of the past with love. So for those of you where a relationship ended, one that was just heartbreaking, for those of you who have had a lot of problems with family, a family member, a female family member, or someone with a very strong feminine energy, this is about releasing that past energy, detaching, no longer attachment, but with love. So I wish them well. I wish them no ill will, okay? No resentment, no anger, nothing. Just that releasing with love. And what that does is it frees up your heart space. It expands your heart space. It allows you to receive more, to experience more. Okay, resentment and anger and frustration, all of those things are very low level energy. They carry a very low frequency. They drain us. They keep us stuck. They just showed me the hangman. And then you have focus. So here's another number 5. 14 is 5, 23 is 5. So overcoming those obstacles, moving into this new transformative energy. Scorpio, those of you who are Scorpio, embrace this. Focus, look at this beautiful image. Transformative butterfly on her third eye, right? Completely submerged, just receiving the knowledge, the insight, the intuitive guidance. Stay focused on your desires. Stay focused on what it is that you want. And always with manifestation, we attach the emotion that we will feel when we achieve that goal, when we reach that pinnacle, okay? That is the key. All right, let's get it where not half the deck flips out here. Angel, spirits, and guides. One card, please. Angel, spirits, and guides. Safe travel, 22. Keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. Okay, so we talked so much about your next phase in life. That is a message from Spirit saying you will be safe. You are protected. We are watching over you. Bring me home it can be bringing you home to a new home, to a home that you create with someone, to a new place to live. But it can also be bring me home just to a sense of peace and balance in my life. Bring me home someplace where I feel safe, where I feel secure. And here you have the number 2 and then 22. So 222, 22, 22. A lot of you can be worried about second house things, which is money, work, income, your material possessions, things like that. You might be a Taurus. So that's something that Spirit is coming in to say, that's where that trust comes in. You'll be safe. You're going to be okay. This transformation is good for you. You are the creator of your own destiny. You do have what it takes to create. You can heal from the past. You can move on. And then assert your authentic needs. In a kind, confident tone, speak your needs rather than hiding them. Empower yourself by being authentic. Okay, so this card has the same vibe as this card. So it's a lot about self-empowerment. It's a lot about being true to yourself. It's a lot about doing what's right for you. It's a lot about loving yourself and caring enough about yourself to make the life that you want. It's a lot about letting go of the past. And sometimes we are so attached to the past, we just can't let it go no matter how it's not working for us. And Spirit's asking you to trust. Trust yourself, trust the divine, trust this transformation, trust this growth that you're going through. Angel, spirits, and guides. Make friends. Friendship is the alchemy of success. So for some of you, it's about, like I said, the people in your lives. They've kind of messed with you in a sense that have really hurt you. So you need to make new friends. For some of you, it's about getting out of your comfort zone. For some of you, you've been kind of isolated. So you need to move into a situation where you're open to making friends, creating allies, creating a support staff. Okay. Finding someone that will be by your side, a friend who becomes a lover, a friend who becomes a partner in business and life. And then you have union of love. Embrace the beloved within your heart. So this is about, look at the pink here too for the high heart chakra, not once but twice, the healing that heart and embracing the love within. Okay, a lot of self-love, a lot of empowerment that is something that we gain when we start to love and respect ourselves, okay? And for some of you, the attachment that you need to let go of with love is maybe things that you have done or experienced or said in the past, and just loving yourself and forgiving yourself. We all move through this life with things that we'd rather not deal with or think about or have to own up to. But, we can all forgive ourselves and move on freely to something bigger and better. Okay. And that's definitely what's happening here for you, group 3. So this is a yes for you, group 3, a very positive yes. If there's something that you like or some aspect that resonates, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. They're 45 to 60 minutes long. I give it away at the new moon every month. If you're interested, please hit the subscribe button and hit I enter. And at the end of the month, I will randomly choose a name. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi, group 4. This is your image. Again, I chose this just on the image, but the number here for you is 42. So maybe 42 means something to you. Number 6 is what it reduces to. So 6 might mean something to you. Some of you might have some heart healing to do or might be asking about love. Time to move on. Flow with the river. See where it takes you. Interesting. Okay. So maybe some of you feel like you need to move on. Maybe some of you feel like you can't move on. Maybe some of you are really moving on and you're like, what's next? All right, let's see what we have here. General read. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. We'll pull a few of these out. Wow. King of Pentacles. Hangman. A couple more. We don't want to quarter the deck there. Okay, there we go. 7 of Swords. One more card. Well, that flew in the air along with this. Okay, so look at that. A lot of our major arcana. Let's do it this way because the camera won't pick it up otherwise. Okay, so look at the major arcana coming through for you, group 4, right away. Neptune energy coming through with the Hangman. I love that about your dreams. Blue planet. Of course, this is Uranus energy coming through with the Fool. Life may have been disrupted. Something new has to come in. Truths unearthed. Okay, lies revealed. Something new coming towards you you're not expected. Someone pushing you to something new. After a lot of debate and discussion within, a lot of discomfort, and a lot of having to work on some deep wounds and some challenges from the past. So, some of you may really have been kind of isolated. Some of you may feel like you have been isolated by others. Some of you, this has to do with your financial situation or anything related to providing for yourself, for your family, for your overall well-being, a home. So these are 3 very significant arcana in the fact that they all require a major shift in the way you see things, in the way you interpret things, in the way you internalize. Okay? They're all about major shifts in your inner world to create a better outer world. And for some of you, like I said, this has to do with anything in the financial. So money, job, better position, better way of being able to take care of yourself, money coming in, unexpected money, improving and kind of up-leveling your education and training so you can get a better paying job, more responsibility, having enough money to start your own, little side hustle business, something that gives you a little extra income on the side. And I think in the past, is what I'm hearing is that there have been so many diversions and so many roadblocks and so many challenges that you have been unable to secure a better material world, okay? Anything in this material world, you've been challenged by that. And it has left some kind of lasting impression on you and your thoughts about yourself or your possibilities or the outcome or your life or your journey, okay? So isn't it interesting that you get these 3 cards that are about the, major inner reflection, major re-evaluation of where you've been, who you are, what the world is all about, how you see yourself, a spiritual component definitely coming in. And this was the card. So these just randomly get flipped out. You saw that I flip out. And then it's time to move on, flow with the river, see where it takes you. This is all about that. And where is it going to take you? Into something that's abundant. So, again, however you see abundance in life, is it through relationships and love? Is it through physical healing? Is it through spirituality? Is it through emotions? And look what's coming in to help you. Significant spiritual upgrades here. Ancient wisdom. So some of you are studying, some of you are starting to kind of stretch yourself a little bit in where you get your information. Some of you are fascinated by the ancient wisdom. Some of you are starting to remember your past lives. And you don't have to say, I remember I was such and such at this time. It can be glimpses of things that are familiar. It can be something you see or hear on TV and you're like, that really resonates. That's really familiar. That's that ancient wisdom coming in. That's that indigenous information coming in, right? That's that past life information coming in. And then at the same time, you get teacher. So some of you are seeking teachers. Some of you are going to be teachers and healers. Some of you are just going through this process of learning about ancient wisdom. And it can be, ancient wisdom can be Egyptian. It can be Mayan. It can be Babylonian. It can be cosmic. It can be whatever it is. And the bottom of the deck for you is Kyanite, letting go. Time to move on, let go. And that's what happens when we go through this process, right? With these 3 cards here. And this is the ultimate. I'm letting go. I'm trusting. I am taking that leap. I am going to take what comes to me. That I love that Uranus energy because it comes in and it's just like, bam, it's time for something else. Let's do it big. Let's do it small, but let's do something else. So I love that. Really, really beautiful synchronistic cards. Angel, spirits, and guides. A lot of you, it's open up that third eye and that throat chakra. Look at that. Closing doors, completion, number 5. Amazing. Yep, closing the door to the past. Time to move on. Flow with the river. See where it takes you. You've completed a cycle. You're closing the door on the past. You're opening up to possibilities, to new beginnings, to new love, okay, to creating something different. Some of you might be Leo. Beautiful. And then the other card, look at this, caterpillar, 4 and 5. Here's 4 and here's 5. Synchronicity again from spirit. Opportunity, yes, opportunity to make your life better, your home better, your financial situation better, your family situation better, okay? Cats have 9 lives. They just keep doing, they keep, going through a life, and then let's do another one. And they have tenacity, and they have resilience, and they're independent. And, this 9 of Pentacles, that's a card of independence. Not loneliness, but certainly like I'm confident in myself. I can do it on my own. You don't have to, but you can. You can feel abundant and happy and safe and secure, right? Beautiful. I love that. Amazing cards. All right, let's see, what else do we have? Angel, spirits, and guides. Okay, that flipped out immediately. Landscape, places. Are you comfortable in your environment? Do you wish you could explore new experiences and perspectives? Do you wish you could escape your present constraints? Yeah, that's exactly this major arcana you've got going here. I do not want to start that on fire. Let's move that there. Okay. The card of the new vision, the hangman, right? That is looking for something different. That is changing your experience and your perspective. The Fool is taking that leap and doing just that. Amazing. I'm like excited. I feel super excited for group 4. Yeah, and realization. You've had the realization. You understand. You need to walk through. You need to step to the other side. You need to trust the unknown, right? That is that Fool energy. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else? Number 3, prosperity. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. Again, more abundance. Okay, we've got abundance with the King of Pentacles. We've got it with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, restoration of health and healing. Abundance in love. Abundance in security. Abundance in financial means. Okay, abundance of spirituality. So much growth that takes place with an expansion of spirituality. And then practice patience. Let me get that. Press the pause button. Take a day off from being frustrated with yourself or others. Patience reaps great rewards. Yeah, when you go through major transformation like this, major changes, okay, when you've had a shift that is put upon you, whether you wanted it or not, or you do it yourself, we have to be patient with ourselves through the process. We have to be patient with how things unfold. There's that saying of divine timing. Some of us get pretty frustrated with divine timing. And then you have let yourself receive support. It's often easier for empaths to give than to receive. Allow others to support you. Experience the pleasure of carrying energy. Yeah, you don't have to go it alone. Let somebody else step in. Let somebody else help you let go of the fear of the unknown. Let somebody help you maneuver what comes your way. Let someone else be, a shoulder for you to cry on, or an ear that you need to be able to talk to. All right, let's see what else. But big positive movement. And accepting challenges. Trust your inner resources. Yeah, trust yourself. Part of this ancient wisdom and teacher is there's going to be a lot coming to you. You're just going to have a greater sense of confidence going forward, because there's going to be a lot of you are just going to have this a greater understanding and awareness, which is going to help you go through the unknown, to step through and let go of the past with confidence that everything's going to be okay, that it's going to be prosperous, that it's going to be abundant, okay, that you're not going to be alone. All right, you do have 2 cards of independence here, so some of you are very independent. That's beautiful. You can be independent and still be in a community of supportive, loving people in a beautiful relationship and still maintain your independence, okay? All right, so if something resonated, some piece or aspect, please like and subscribe. If you're interested, every month I give away a free reading. They're 45 to 60 minutes in length. You need to be a subscriber and just put I enter in the comment section, and I choose a name at random every new moon. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi, Group 5. This is your choice, number 26. Everything is as you've created it. All you create offers you lessons in life. Okay, so the first thing I'm getting out from this is don't give up, trust, have faith, believe, okay? Maybe the number 26 is important. Maybe you're going through a Saturn return. That typically happens around the age of 26 or 52. Those can be brutal. Those can be tough. They can make a lot of things difficult in life, okay? Saturn comes in and disrupts that which does not serve us. So that may have been some of what you've been going through. 6 of Pentacles, compromise. Let's see here. What else do we have? Taking what flips. Woo, look at that. All right. So we've got 3 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles in reverse. What do we have here? Scorpio energy. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for you guys. The outsider. Okay, yeah. So there's been a lot of, for some of you, disruption, setbacks, financial challenges, work disappointments, loss of job, an imbalance, you feeling like you're on the outside, always looking in, but never being able to take that step forward, never being able to get to the other side where everything's better, what other people have is better, you needing something better for yourself, for your family. You have been in this cycle for many of you with regard to money or even relationships is what I'm getting, where things always turn out in a way where you're left with disappointment. You're kind of holding the bag and it's empty, okay? So it's amazing, but it's not amazing. The cards flip out and they always tie into the main theme card. Everything is as you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life. Okay, lessons in life can be karmic debt, karmic lessons, karmic experiences, and we have the opportunity when we recognize them to change that in this lifetime so we don't have to do it again over and over and over with every incarnation, okay? So what is great about this is you have this most amazing card, transformation, Scorpio energy, so you may have some Scorpio placement, about letting go. And I just got full body chills when I said that, about letting go, releasing yourself from that which has not been for your highest and greatest good. That can be people, that can be beliefs, that can be belief systems, that can be you awakening. Do you see this image of this face? It's like awakening, emerging to the truth, to the higher self, to the core of who we are. You know, the phoenix is rising from the ashes. The lotus is rising from the mud. You have yin and yang here, restoring balance. The snake for healing and letting go. The sword for new beginnings, right? Empowerment. This is what you're moving into. Releasing all of this energy, restoring balance, and being open to the gifts that the universe are going to bring you. Okay? Understanding that there is something coming in that is going to be new and different, and it's going to provide you with some excitement and some enthusiasm, but it's going to be based on this person that you're transcending and transforming into, okay? So it's going to be about following your passion, and it's going to be about leaving this energy behind. Now, what's great about this is that you have the 4 of Pentacles, the miser, in reverse. This is great because this is about you opening up, not having such a tight held grip that you create resistance and problems. It's about expanding and growing and trying and creating and looking at things differently, and not saying, oh no, what else is going to happen, or oh, this keeps happening, and this could happen and that could happen, and guess what, that's exactly what the universe gives you. So shifting out of that, shifting out of waiting for that next thing, like what's the next thing that's going to knock me on my ass, okay? So shifting out of that, moving into something else, and creating some harmony, creating some coherence within the body, restoring balance in finances, in the material world, in the everyday life, in our health, okay? Coming to a place of neutrality, not so much duplicity and polarity, okay? Because that is draining and exhausting, and it keeps us in this rat race. So beautiful. I love that. Spirit quartz music. So for some of you, music is going to be your outlet. For some of you, music is going to be very healing. For some of you, it's going to be about opening up that crown chakra so you can get some information coming to you from your guides, from the divine. So listening to high frequency music, closing your eyes, meditating, or just listening to it with some earbuds before you go to bed, letting that information go right into your stream of consciousness. And you probably are going to have some pretty intense dreams. And then you also get kunzite, self-love. So moving into a space where you need to work on loving yourself. Okay, you need to work on accepting yourself. This transformation is going to help you to embrace the who you are. Okay, it's really important that you care enough about yourself, that you love yourself enough to be understanding that you're worthy of something so much better and so much more, and no longer being on the outside, but being on the inside, and turning this 3 of Pentacles, which is in reverse, into something that is upright. Because the 3 of Pentacles in reverse is, this is, jobs aren't working out, money's not working out, the home situation isn't working out, something isn't, it's like the players and the places are not the right ones. The puzzle piece is not in place, okay? And as I say that, self-love falls out. So one of the puzzle pieces for you is loving yourself, caring about yourself, releasing that internal conflict. Because what I'm hearing is it can be pretty heavy for some of you, okay? Action, number 30. Take some form of action without regret. Examine what's holding you back from taking action and cut it loose. You will get the most immediate results through acting decisively, no babies. So get out of your head, trust yourself, take some action. New beginnings coming through. So you have the sword of new beginnings here, the sword of new beginnings here, taking action, getting out of your head. That's that fire energy coming through. Okay, Scorpio energy coming through here, very, very passionate. Follow your passions. What are your passions? Investigate your passions. Do you even know what your passions are? And then look what comes out for you. Stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. Look at how beautiful this card is. And this is the number 51, which is the number 6. So you have the number 6 here. So 66. 6 is a number you might be seeing a lot of. It's about being in the heart space. It is about getting out of the head. It's about doing what's right for you. And look how I said this is your crown chakra, and to listen to certain frequencies of music before you go to bed, when you meditate, as you're laying there with some earbuds in, open your crown chakra up. You are going to get information coming to you. You are going to have dreams. The guides are going to come through. You are going to be further awakened. Some of you are in your infancy stages of awakening and you're uncertain to what this is. But if you are open, if you open your heart and say, I receive, I am willing to receive, there will be limitless possibilities for you. Some of you, I just heard Reiki would be really important for you to help heal, to help open. And for some of you, it's just about trusting yourself. It's about loving yourself, because that's going to be really important for you. That loving yourself is imperative to move on. We can't move on when we don't truly love ourselves. Now, some of us don't even know that we don't feel that way. But how we know that is if someone says something to you that's a compliment. Maybe you say, oh no, or oh no, oh, you look great, you look like you lost weight. Oh no, oh, that outfit looks so pretty on you. Oh, I don't know, this old thing, whatever. I mean, embrace all that you are, all that you exude, okay? It's really, really important to love yourself. It changes every aspect of your life. All right. Prosperity, number 3. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from universe divine. Yeah, so there are money aspects here. It can be that, but it can be about self-love. It can be about self-acceptance. It can be about awareness. It can be about anything, okay? And then the other card you get is harmony. I love that. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. Yeah, restoring harmony in your life, restoring a sense of balance in your life, restoring a sense of love and compassion for self, for others. Okay, and then you have magical powers. I weave and clear, I cast and know. Magic secrets to me now show. Rising from the past, rising to something better, emerging, transforming, growing. That is what this card is all about. Okay, and you have the phoenix rising from the ashes in 2 cards. So some of you, this is a major spiritual awakening. Some of you, you're done being people's doormats. Some of you have just stepped into your own power. The light bulb has gone on. You have seen that it is time. All right, let's see. Angels, spirits, and guides. You can handle this. This is a wise saying. You are never given more than you can handle. Tune into your heart to reconnect with your strength. So yet another message about connecting to the heart space. And there we gain strength. There we gain momentum. We gain resilience. Everything comes from the heart. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? Angel, spirits, and guides. 2 cards. Having faith. And look, taking action again. And this is the number 15, which is 6. So you've got 666 here. So taking action. Don't wait. Be empowered. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. You don't have to make one giant grand gesture. You can make small movements, small gestures. You have dawn of love. Love is rising on the horizon of your life. So again, self-love, new love coming in. You've got those swords about new, about beginnings. And then face your fears. Farewell to fear phantoms. Beautiful. That is a yes, okay? This is very cohesive in its empowerment and momentum to make major transformational changes, okay? So very much a yes. When we get yeses, it's not all about everything's unicorns and butterflies. Sometimes there's work involved, but this is definitely a yes. That's what I have. If something resonates, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. If you're interested in qualifying, hit the subscribe button, and in the comments section, please write, I enter. Every new moon, I choose a new winner at random. As you go forward, I wish you peace and harmony. Namaste. Hello, group 6. This is your image. Again, I chose the card based on the image, but this is the number 40. So the number 4 or 40 might be important to you. You might be seeing a lot of 4s. Be, feel, receive abundance. All that you desire is achievable. So maybe you're concerned about 4th house stuff, which is home and family and money and security, and like how secure you are and setting up a foundation for you and your family. I don't mean like a foundation, but something secure for yourself. Maybe you feel like you've been in a state of lack. Maybe you're ready to receive. All right, let's see. These are all pre-shuffled. I take what flips out. Let's start with tarot. 3 of Wands. Yeah, so some plans coming into fruition. Maybe you don't know about it. Maybe it's Spirit's bringing it in for you. Ooh, with the Star. Aquarian energy coming through. Major Arcana. Well, these are flying out of here. Look at that. King of Wands. Or sorry, Knight of Wands. Intensity. That card has come up like 3 times today. 3 of Pentacles. Let's get one more card for you. 7 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. Okay. Okay, so some of you, this really might be about financial abundance because you do have the 3 of Pentacles here, but this can also be, and you do have the number 33 here. So if you're seeing that number, synchronicity there, that's a lot about being free of financial constraints. So 33 represents freedom. Okay. So freedom can be about being free from the challenges, poverty, lack, struggling, that sort of thing. So truly receiving some abundance. All right, but so let's talk about this first. So here we have Aquarian energy coming through. So if you have Aquarian placement, and this is the moon is completely illuminated in her third eye. So that is a emergence of a great awakening of our intuition, a connection to our higher self, connection to our emotions, what we feel, what we felt, transmuting that is not supportive and positive. It's about healing. It's about this great awareness that we have within. It's about our consciousness expanding. And when we have an expansion in consciousness, in the way in which we view every aspect of life, little by little, we start to receive and feel abundant in a variety of different ways. So you've got these 2 3s here, which I love. So 33 is also a number for the Ascended Masters. So you can have some of the Ascended Masters that you work with. For some of you, I'm seeing you doing Violet Flame meditation. So that's Saint Germain, about healing the mind, the body, and the emotions. Okay, so releasing a lot of the past. This is about waiting for what it is that you want to come in, that abundance, that new energy, that new situation, okay? That new opportunity to be with the right kind of people to support you, who see things the way you see things, to be in an environment physically or metaphorically where you feel safe, where you know that you're supported, where you are surrounded by people who have gone through this same kind of process of healing, of awareness, of growth, of expansion, of being open. Okay, this is very much about I'm open. I feel blessed. I feel abundant. I know more is coming to me. Okay, the environment that I'm in, the people that surround me, the things that are coming to fruition, they're all based in this greater sense of consciousness, in this greater sense of unity. And what is being left behind with great speed and great intervention from spirit, because we have the 8 of Wands here, which is moving energy from where you were, which was negative, toxic, limiting, coarse, destructive people, conversations, feelings, emotions, thoughts, beliefs. Being supported by amazing energy coming in from the divine, that thing that you really, really want, the thing that you're really working towards. And some of you don't know what that is what I just heard. But you have to trust that this is positive energy that's coming in with help from spirit. And look what was under that. Leaving behind this 10 of Wands energy. Suppressed, oppressed, okay? Very negative, detrimental energy. So really moving into amazing energy. Positive, beautiful. All right, let's see what else we have. Fast moving. For some of you, this is going to happen quickly. So some of you, this is going to happen in the next, I just heard 30 to 60 days. So peace, finding peace, finally finding some peace, finally trusting and believing and healing. And we feel like there's some peace coming in our life. And then Ruby, shine. Time to shine. No more hiding, no more playing it small. Okay, when we play it small, when we hide, nothing's abundant in our life. We get scraps. We get leftovers. We get the things that nobody else wants, okay? So no more playing it small. That's Leo energy coming in, coming out to shine, being courageous, being strong. Connection. We are all connected by a universal sea of energy. All that you think and do will have an effect on the world. That's that collective consciousness, right? See that web, right? That's almost like the light grid that you can see in deep in meditation around Earth. Okay, reach out and connect with the world around you through love. So this is that increase in consciousness. This is that up leveling in consciousness. That's moving into a state of unity where you realize that all moving parts are connected, right? I move, you move. That moves, we move. It's all connected. The more we share of the love and the light and the positive energy, whether it's small or big, the greater the reach we have and the greater the expanse of positive energy, of growth and ascension for ourselves, for the Earth's inhabitants, and for the Earth herself. Okay, so Starseeds, way showers, light workers, you're in this group. Healers, you're in this group. Look at that, magical powers. I weave and clear, I cast and I know. Magic secrets to me now show. Yeah, that's you teaching others how to expand and grow through the challenges, through the difficulties, through the oppression and suppression. This is about no longer playing it small, okay? Trusting that you can take steps forward on whatever it is that you're hoping for in this life, or whatever it is that you're working towards. Remember, 8 is about moving energy, right? And that you have the ability, and that what you will do, you will be very successful. You will really shine. People will know you. People will recognize you. People will come to you. So maybe something on one of the platforms, maybe something bigger. Maybe you can start to show your art, share your music, write music. Someone here is taking a music writing class in California. Release fear, stop inventing scary stories about the future, stay in the now and affirm your strengths. Yeah, shine. Magical powers, right? This is about the beautiful, grand plan unfolding for you as it's supposed to be, as your soul intended. Angel, spirits, and guides. Heart, home, compassion, number 27. So as always, whenever we are going through anything, but even in our every single waking day, we need to have compassion for ourselves, and we need to be heart-centered. If we're not heart-centered, nothing else works out in life. It's just one challenge after another. It's one pattern after another. So this is Spirit asking you to drop into your heart space and just take a breath or 2 or 5, whatever you need. Maybe stop being so hard on yourself. Maybe don't judge yourself. Maybe don't judge others, right? Just kind of give everyone, including yourself, some compassion. When we can empty ourselves of that kind of judgment or anger or resentment or regret, right? Letting go of preconceptions, we can allow Spirit to come in completely and fully and bring us a sense of peace, right? And we have that here. The universe can always orchestrate a way for us to find that inner peace through transformation, through acceptance, through expanding consciousness. And that's really where you are. That's really what you're going through. Angel, spirits, and guides. And what else do we have? Nourishment. Yeah, and here's the number 7, 7, 7. So if you're seeing the 7s, nourish yourself. Be around people who nourish you. Take care of your physical body. Take care of your emotions. Take care of your spirit. Okay, nourish yourself with the right energy around you. If it's not positive, if it's not supportive, if it's limiting, if it's harsh, then that's not right for you. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? Life's purpose. Seek your own deeper vision for life. So what is your life purpose? It doesn't have to be this, oh, I had this epiphany and my life purpose is, to feed the hungry across the globe. It can be that. If that is you, God bless you. That's fantastic. But it can be just, what is the purpose that your soul would like you to experience? okay? It can be being a parent. It can be being an amazing friend. It can be being someone who's supportive. It can be creating some kind of platform where people feel free to talk and know that it's a safe space and get support. It can be anything, okay? Your life's purpose is that which resonates with your soul. And then bottom of the deck is free will. Get out of your cocoon. Yeah. I mean, you have magical powers. You have all this beautiful energy of emerging, okay? And of course, the beautiful star energy. And know that you always have free will to make any change. I say this every time. There is no greater gift in this life than our free will. We need to, of course, activate our free will. But it is an amazing gift that we're all given. All right, so this is a really nice yes, a definite yes. Okay, a lot of positive, supportive, momentive energy supporting you. If something resonates or you like some aspect, please like and subscribe. If you're interested in the 45-minute to 60-minute free reading I give away every month, please hit the subscribe button and put I enter in the comment section. Every new moon, I pull a winner at random. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste.